Thank you all so much for being here on time, and welcome to all of you who are online. I've seen for over 30 minutes, well over 30 minutes, many of you from around the world. I've seen people from Milan, Hong Kong, people waking up early in the States to join us for this very important week for space resources. So welcome to everybody here in the room, and we have a very good number here in the room today, and also to well over 1,000 of you joining us online. A fantastic lineup of speakers over the next 4 days, 114 speakers in fact, right at the top of their game to give you the overview and also to discuss many things with hopefully some resolutions with the help of Isa at the end of the week. So fantastic to have all of you here and online on behalf of ESRIC and partners. Now, we have many of you, as you've found the chat online, already discussing things amongst yourselves, including the echo of the room here, which will be filled now with wonderful talks. But if you do have any questions, we'll try to take them after the first 4 speeches. And again, that will be through the chat. We'll try to take 1 or 2 questions if time allows. And we will do that here in the room to most of our speakers who are joining us via Zoom. You can tweet, of course, via #SpaceResWeek. And our first session right now is full of the keynotes from people really leading the field of space resources at the moment. And to formally open this week, please welcome our minister here, Fayot, the Minister of Economy for Luxembourg. Please welcome him to the stage. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Lisa, for the introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, and thank you all for joining us for the launch of the Space Resources Week. I think I can speak on behalf of the organizers of this event to say that I'm really thrilled to welcome over 1,300 people from all over the world who registered for the largest conference worldwide, focusing exclusively on the exploration and use of resources in space. Your presence here today, be it online or in this room, means a lot to Luxembourg. It means a lot to Luxembourg's space community, but it also means a lot to me personally, because it shows how much the international attention around space utilization has grown over the last months and the last years. Throughout the country's long history, Luxembourg has reinvented itself several times, evolving from an agricultural country, not always a very rich one, to the home of a big steel industry, to a more industrial country, and then to a strong financial center. And these days, there is yet another transformation which is underway, which is backed by an economic diversification program that places particular focus on innovative technologies. Today, Luxembourg ranks among the most advanced countries in information and communication technologies and is a world leader in the satellite communications industry. A lot of things in space have started with our satellites business. The launch of the Société Européenne de Satellites in the 1980s. Further space-related services and businesses have since then developed alongside SAS, giving birth to an entire space industry here in Luxembourg. And it is fair to say that we have once again taken the world by surprise by launching the Space Resources LU initiative in 2016. This move confirmed once again the commitment of all successive Luxembourg governments to do everything possible to expand the space sector and drive it forward. By positioning the Grand Duchy as the European hub for activities related to the use of resources in space, Luxembourg shows once again that it is resolutely looking forward. In Luxembourg, space companies with strong commercial ideas draw on a full range of support: finance, premises, research resources, and a collaborative international network of contacts and potential partnerships. We want international startups, experts, agencies, and investors to join forces in advancing the new space industry in general and the space resources sector in particular, with all its amazing opportunities to seize. Next to attracting talent from abroad, Luxembourg has also established a range of programs and partnerships with academia, research, and business communities to foster the development of the expertise and skills required by the space sector. For more than 30 years, Luxembourg has pioneered the use of space in both commercial and cooperative ways. One of the fundamental pillars of Luxembourg's strategy for developing the space resources sector is to work towards an international level playing field. Our aim is to progress together with other nations in developing a future governance scheme and a global legal framework for such activities. This should lead to further clarification and more transparency also in the existing international legal and regulatory framework applicable to the exploration and utilization of space resources, thereby also encouraging innovation and investment. The United States, China, Japan, United Arab Emirates, and Australia, to name but a few, have already entered into dialogue and partnership with Luxembourg about space resources. We are also one of the founding signatories of the Artemis Accords initiated by NASA, which establishes a common vision to enhance the governance of the civil exploration and use of outer space. Together with the European Space Agency, we recently launched here in Luxembourg the European Space Resources Innovation Center, which is yet another cornerstone of the Luxembourg Space Resources Initiative and another important brick to the Luxembourgish ecosystem. Together with the European Space Agency, ASRIC, as it is called, aims to become an international center of expertise for all aspects related to the use of space resources for human and robotic exploration, as well as for the future in-space economy. The center benefits from ESA's institutional power and Luxembourg's global position in this field. ASRIC will partner with public and private international institutions promoting open innovation in space resources for Europe. The ASRIC Startup Support Program will be launched this year to encourage early-stage startups to refine their business plan, attract their first customers, and secure their first investment. It will also offer startups access to office space and equipment to mature and further develop their products or services. ASRIC will furthermore encourage industry and investors to team up to accelerate crucial technologies for Earth, enabling them to also be used in space resource activities. Ladies and gentlemen, the cooperation between Luxembourg and ESA is another significant milestone for our Space Resources LU initiative in order to help the commercial sector realize its plans to develop space resources business. The Luxembourg government therefore welcomes and supports the approach and the agenda put forward by ESA's Director General Joseph Aschbacher in the ESA Agenda 2025. We fully support the challenges ahead outlined in the agenda, the involvement of, in particular when it comes to boost collaboration and the involvement of private enterprise in the European space sector, including the development of space resources utilization. This topic deserves to be put very high on the agenda of the 2022 ESA Council at ministerial level. To conclude, I wish us an inspiring and enriching Space Resources Week. We are really proud that a wide range of specialists from international companies, space agencies, universities, and research bodies are showing great interest in what we are doing here in Luxembourg and are helping us to nurture this dynamic and inspiring industry. This is an unprecedented event in Luxembourg where the best minds in the industry come together to discuss the tremendous opportunities that the utilization of material space resources can provide to mankind in the future. The only regret I have is that there are so few people in the room, that most of you are present virtually, and I really hope that next year this event can once again take place in full presential mode, as we now say. But let me finish by thanking the organizers of this event, Esrik, Matthias Link and his team, the Luxembourg Institute of Science and Technology, Thomas Castenius and his team, ESA, of course, and the Luxembourg Space Agency at my ministry. I wish you all very fruitful, very interesting exchanges over the next days and a great time here in Luxembourg, physically and virtually, over the next 4 days. Thank you very much.